Welcome back to the channel. So previously on the channel we had covered some ammunition carriage and ammunition carriage equipment for the British Army over the years, and I thought today we take a look at some of the French ammunition carriage equipment that was in service with the French French infantry predominantly. Going back now, some of this stuff goes back quite a while. This is going back to kind of mid 19th century when muzzle-loading percussion weapons were in service with the French military. This would have been quite common with the French infantry when they were deployed to Mexico and to Crimea and so on, and the likes of that. Now we see it's kind of a black belly pouch, right? Open it up, and within your paper cartridges in here for your the likes of this. This is Charleville model 1822. It's since been updated to be percussion instead of flintlock. But anyway, this is the same kind of setup. These kind of belly pouches, I don't think firing from the prone with a muzzle loading rifle or muzzle-loading musket was considered something that they had to do anyway. So I don't think this was seen as too much of an encumbrance or an inconvenience. So we have this, the long blue capote, or the blue overcoat, kind of stayed in service for a very, very long time. And this stayed in service for a long time until they started issuing breech-loading weapons, breech-loading rifles, and the first one of those would have been the Chas bow. And then after this, they moved on to. Now we'll take a close look at this ammunition carry system. So it's kind of we see it's a belly bag or a belly pouch attached through the strap around the neck and secured around the waist. Now we open it up. Now see plenty of space there for paper cartridges, which we load in there. I think a complement of 40. And to the front of that, there's another pouch for your percussion caps. Right, carrying on from there, the Model 1874, this came into service with the first metallic cartridge rifle issued to the French infantry. Well, this was the Model 1874 Gras rifle. Right, to go along with that, we had this set of ammunition carriage equipment. Very, very simple set of pouches. There's also another pouch on the back. Never quite saw the purpose of that because you can't get to it. And here we are, the model 1915 set up there of ammunition carriage, ammunition equipment. Now, as you can see, the French designer went absolutely all out and totally revamped what they previously had. The sarcasm was strong with this one. No, they didn't. It was pretty much just a slightly smaller version of the model of 1874. So it's in brown as opposed to black leather. And this time we see the Berthier rifle. Could take single cartridges and M-block clips and load them in. And that was your Model 1915 ammunition carriage, change of course from the dark blue and red pants to the kind of sky blue or horizon blue as they call it, depending on where it came from. The shades always tended to vary. The colour or the Capot or Grey Coat. And the French were, of course, forced to issue steel helmets in the trenches before the Germans and before the British. Major improvement. Right, I'll move on now to the next lot. So the next evolution was this model of 1935 ammunition carriage set. The French had changed to some kind of a turf brown uniform. That kind of uniform was firstly assigned to colonial troops, and then it was everybody. But this kind of these pouches, very very useful. They could take both M block clips or just single cartridges. Because don't forget, the French, even though the lapel rifle had gone out of production, actually before the Great War, there were still loads of them in service. The French tend not to waste anything. But the general rifle that was in service was the MAS 36. This was a huge change for the French. Very easily manufactured. In fact, they were going to a self-loading rifle, but in the interim, they wanted something that was very simple, and it was a very simple bolt-action rifle, the MAS 36. It was their first kind of rimless cartridge as well, 7.5 French. So these pouches could take M block clips for the Berthier rifles that were still in service, single cartridges for Lebel rifles that were still in service, and regular stripper clips for the MAS 36 rifles, which were also in service. So a very serviceable piece of kit. These pouches fit just regular 5-round clips in there, and bunches of 5-round clips or 5-round M block clips in here. So now we're going to move on to the brulage for the FAMAS. Now, it didn't go straight to the FAMAS. There was obviously other ammunition carriage equipment in service for their MAS 49. In fact, we have an example here at the back. Now, ideally, this barrage should just be attached with kind of a triangular piece of leather with a hook in it. I don't have any, but I do have plenty of these MAS 49 pouches. And the MAS 49 was kind of the French first ever self-loading rifle they put in service, and these pouches were for the 10-round clips, 10-round magazines that were in service with those MAS 49s. They also could take 5-round stripper clips for the MAS 36. They fit fine, and the pouches, rather 5-round M-block clips for the Berthier also fit fine. So again, as a French solution to a French problem. Lots and lots of different kinds of rifles in service, and this pouch kind of fits all of them. So we'll move on now to the barrage for the FAMAS. And here we have the barrage for the FAMAS infantry rifle for the French. See the pouches fit 3 of the 25-round FAMAS magazines. FAMAS magazines, 25 round. It's straight as opposed to curved like most magazines. You fit 3 of them in each pouch. There's a first aid pouch up here. Various water bottles and other pieces of kit that soldiers would put on their barrage. But talking about ammunition carriage, these pouches are the main pouches for the FAMAS. So there we go. That's what I have to offer right now. These are kind of the last where kind of ammunition carriage is identifiable to particular troops or particular armies. Going forward now, I think they're very, very generic. Most soldiers just are equipped with their plate carriers, and then molly pouches attached to their plate carriers. Even the helmets are very, very generic. They're just kind of generic Kevlar helmets. It's hard to tell one from another. But so these are kind of the last, like this, and like the British DPM and their PLCE 1990 equipment, and where things were identifiable and distinguishable. Not so anymore. I think they're all kind of generic. They all look the same. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Any comments, please put them down below, and I'll be happy to talk to you again. Bye.